listen when I tell you this. Continue being unapologetically you. That is the absolute key of life. Unapologetically being yourself. Being yourself. There's too many people that are posers out. Look at these guys. Too many posers out here, bro. They're trying to portray something that they know they're not. They know in themselves internally, they know that's not them. They know that's not them. So then when they come across a guy like myself, that's unapologetically themselves, absolutely unique, pure aura. You could feel it in the room. They feel some type of way about it. Because why? They envy a guy that's, well, he's himself and he does what he wants and like he's unapologetically himself. That's an issue. That's envy. When guys act like that, that is envy right there. Guys, stay on the path that you're on. Continue being yourself. If you don't partake in certain activities that others do, the common norm, this bullshit that's out here, this bullshit that's out here, dog, you don't have to indulge in that. You don't have to indulge. Don't succumb to the pressure. Don't succumb to the pressure. You know who you are. You know what sort of moral values you have, and you want to remain and stand firm on that, right? Continue to be yourself. Everybody want to be everybody else. I don't understand you guys. I don't get it. I don't get it. Listen, I almost find it very disrespectful, right? And this is a big hypothetical, right? If we can never place our shoes, right, in God's feet, because it's just impossible. But imagine this: if you were to create a being, right, of some sort, you were to create a being, you were to install all these intangibles, their way of thinking, all these great things about them, and then they decide to formulate in reality, right, become in existence and become something other than what you designed them for. That's almost a slap to the face, absolutely disrespectful to God himself. You feel what I'm saying? So do your best. Listen, do your best to be yourself. That is the ultimate, besides being disciplined, but that's the ultimate way of receiving peace and freedom. People become conflicted with themselves and they wonder why. Well, dude, you're not yourself. You're not yourself. You're trying to impress the shorty. Listen, if you have to do so much more and it derives, it deviates, let me say this, it deviates from the path that you're supposed to be on for the satisfaction of getting the attraction of a girl, she's not worth it. I'm telling you this, right? She is not worth it. Now, if you are a dude, right? If you're a dude and you're comfortable within yourself, but you're noticing that you're indulging in activities that's not typically what you do on a day-to-day basis just to fit in or just to be a part of a clique, just to impress other dudes, you have a serious issue. My God, you have a sickness. Dog, be yourself. That's be yourself. All you guys, you guys are literally the same. It's almost like some of you guys are made out of a factory. You guys just have different serial numbers. That's it. That's it. You guys are the same dudes. Be yourself, bro. Stand out and be yourself. You feel me? People get on me because, oh, you want to do this, or instead of this, like everyone else would be doing, you would prefer this. Oh, you don't drink that? You drink that instead? Yes, because that's just me. That's who I am. That's who I've continued to develop and to become. And it's unapologetically me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm okay with that. When I go to bed and when I lay at night, dude, there's a grin on my face because it's just you know what I'd be thinking? I'd be like, there's no one else like me. And I could go to bed like that. Now, I know some of you guys are probably thinking oh, that's kind of conceited and that's kind of arrogant and this and that. I don't care. You know why? Because I'm comfortable within my own skin. I'm not really conflicted with myself. I know who I am. When I wake up in the morning, step into the bathroom, right? And look in the mirror, it's like, dang, yeah, It's you again. It's you again. I don't have to leave the comforts of my home and try to now get this sort of alter personality, like just change, like just make this sudden drastic shift. Like, no, it's the same guy that you're getting. It's the same guy, the vibrant energy, very outspoken, very bold and brash type of guy. That's what you're getting. You're getting that version of me with a blend of just charisma. That's me. And I'm okay with that. So there's no such thing as, oh, hey, can you try to tone it down? There's none of that. There is none of that. It's either me or whoever's in my, you're gone. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. This space right here, I own this space. That's me. That's how I personally feel, bruh. Whenever I'm in any sort of environment, I go in the room, I feel like I own the room. But the only reason why I feel like that is because I'm confident within myself. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you dudes sit there and struggle, right? And you don't really truly find yourself until you, honestly, I feel like once you get out of high school, that's when you really start to begin to find that sense of identity, right? So you start to formulate and understand, okay, these are my ideals. These are this is my moral code, and these are the activities that I tend to indulge in, right? So in unison, this is who you build upon as far as yourself. That's how you notice your identity is pretty much in creation forming, right? Once you deviate from that, that's when we start to find ourselves very conflicted. That's where we start to go into a very deep and saddened path, just because, well, one, we've already done stretched out so far out from who we are that there's this dead space right here. There's this dead space. And depending how far out you are, it's kind of hard, right? To pretty much resort back to that. You feel me? Bruh, be yourself. I keep telling y'all boys, man, be your dang self, man. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And if people can't stand, or you notice that there's a bit of jealousy or envy around you and you're still being authentically yourself, get rid of those dudes. Get rid of dudes, bruh. Get rid of dudes, bro. Some of you guys are too scared to like sever ties. Man, I love to get rid of dudes. I love to get rid of, oh my gosh, bro. Like this type of stuff turn me up, dog. Listen, when I notice that there's homies that are just not good for me, like I'm not learning anything, I'm not becoming a better individual, we're not even exchanging, right? We're not even exchanging knowledge or anything, experiences or anything. I love to get rid of dudes, bro. Real talk, I love to get rid of dudes. And they ask me like, hey bro, like what's going on? I just tell them straight up, hey bro, like it ain't like how it was. Straight like that. Straight, we're adults, man. You know what I'm saying?